I want to do something different today. I want to make a video that matters. Because I don't really feel like the content that I make is deep. But if you know me as a person, you've interacted with me in real life, I don't think I've ever had a surface level conversation. All of my conversations end up being really deep, and I try to either learn something or give people something to think about with every interaction that I have. So it's kind of stupid that my content doesn't do that. And I think it's time that I stop pretending that that is something that I can or want to do. So I want to talk about something that happened to me the other day. I've been looking for new jobs because of reasons. Doesn't really matter. So I went to this company that, goes, oh my God, you're a company that's looking for employees. And it's like, hey, you're a person that wants to be an employee. And they're like, hey, let's, it's like they do like this speed dating, but for jobs. So I had to go to this course because I found a new job and I had to get like certified and qualified and all that bullshit, right? So I'm sitting there listening to this instructor talk about the course material. And the course material wasn't difficult. And I wasn't engaged. I wasn't stimulated. And guess what happened? I have ADHD, so my brain was like, okay, so this is not stimulating. This is not interesting. I'ma shut off. Like, I don't know what you think the fuck we're, like, I'm just hanging around. Nah, I'm done. And I started dozing off. And, this wasn't like a slap in the face, like, it's get, like, that scary feeling when you're dozing off while you're driving. Dozing off in class, like, it makes me feel like shit. Because I'm an intelligent person. I wouldn't say I'm like, I'm hyper intelligent. I'm such a smart motherfucker. I'm an intelligent person. And I love learning. I love going to school. Basically, when it came to me with school, I loved all the things that everybody hated, and I hated all the aspects that everybody loved. I hated all the other people there. I hated the people in my class. But I loved my teachers, and I loved my subject material, and I loved to learn. And obviously, that made me fucking geek, so I don't have to explain to you what my school experience was like. But that's still the case. I love learning new things. I love educating myself. I love growing my brain, so to say. But that's not why I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this because that's what adult life with ADHD looks like. Where, to the outside, I'm this uninterested piece of shit that's dozing off during a course that I need to follow, or dozing off in class, but I'm fighting for my life. Like, I'm trying so hard to be interested and to stay awake and to, but my brain is literally shutting off. Like, being bored to sleep is an actual thing for people that are wired the way I'm wired. And the reason I'm telling you this, right, because I know we all have short attention span, so let me get to the fucking point. That situation made me think of something. I know a lot about ADHD and the way my brain works now that I didn't when I was a kid. And it made me think about how we treat kids with ADHD in classes, in schools. Because what I used to do is I would ask a lot of questions. I would ask a lot of questions, not because I didn't understand, but because that would keep me engaged, right? I would be like, because talking with the teacher would keep me engaged. And then what would happen is that either I would get the remark that I was talking too much, my presence was too big, or I'm not gonna let you answer right now because I need other people. I need to give other people a chance to answer as well, even though no one else's hand was up. And it's weird. I'm 26 now. I'm turning 27 in like 2 weeks. But as I'm learning more about my mental health issues, my diagnoses and all of that, and the way my brain is wired, so many more things that happened to me in the past I can explain. And that's why I want to start talking about these things, because I don't want... this is me maybe being too fucking hopeful, but if a teacher sees my video for whatever reason, and they have a kid with ADHD in their class, or they have a kid in their class that goes through things the same way I do, I think it'd be great if I could prevent another kid from feeling dismissed and unheard. I feel like there was no point, no linear direction in this video. And I feel like maybe that makes it so that it's hard to follow and people won't want to watch it. But I'm just maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe even in this chaotic structure that it is, my video still has value. And I think I've been through too much and too many situations that have taught me things to not do something with that knowledge. I think it's time. I think it's time I start doing something I'm passionate about and putting out content that that has value. So I'll probably get better at structuring these videos and actually make them have a point, but for now, this is what you get. So